Thank you very much. Good morning again, members of the press. Once more, we have to draw attention that the policies of this current continue to show why it is unfit for office, why it is incapable of managing the country, and why the people must remove it in general elections. The government has failed to successfully manage the dire economic crisis facing the country, along with the promise to eliminate VAT. Public servants, not trusting this government, are still uncertain as to whether the threat of reducing their salaries by 50% is still on the cards. Instead of providing relief for the humanitarian, social, and economic needs of the parents of our school children, the banana farmers, the fishers, the displaced workers, and the unemployed, the government engages in electoral gimmicks of road construction and other infrastructural projects that have no stimulus to the economy or the lives of the people. In the city, small vendors and other persons struggling to make a living are hounded daily by an unsympathetic city authority. This United Workers' Party government and its agents simply do not comprehend the pain and distress which the majority of St. Lucians are experiencing, and its priority should be to ease their suffering. In these stressful times, the government has failed in its promise to reduce crime. The murder rate is climbing, with 4 murders in the last 2 weeks, bringing the total to the year to 42. So much for a Prime Minister who promised to do with crime what he claimed his predecessor could not do. At the same time, we are witnessing an unprecedented number of suspected suicides for any 1 year. The Cabot fiasco, the failed Pearl of the Caribbean project, and horse racing track once again illustrates this government's preference for aiding undeserving so-called foreign investors over its people and over the country's institutions like the St. Lucia National Trust and the National Insurance Corporation. Its prosecution of the National Trust and some of its officials is yet another example of a calculating and vindictive government that is attempting to hide its own misdeeds by smearing those who oppose it. This is why the Prime Minister has launched another vicious attack on the MT of Fakastri South, the Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire, but is very silent on the allegations of corruption and misdemeanors involving his own ministers. For example, the Pajora-led affair, the Arsenio Airport scandal, the inflated contracts awarded without tender, and now the condo commerce. We stand in solidarity with Dr. Hilaire and will defend him with all our might and vigor. For the survival of St. Lucia, this Prime Minister and the United Workers' Party must go, and they must go so very quickly. The St. Lucia Labour Party always puts our people first. We will continue to speak to the people of St. Lucia. We will continue to engage the farmers and fishers and seek ways to provide sustainable livelihoods and money for their families and other workers. Our plan will alleviate the depression facing our country. We will ensure that we improve the situation facing the unemployed, the hotel workers, the vendors, the small businesses, and all citizens living in fear and uncertainty caused by the United Workers' Party government. This is the pledge and the promise of the St. Lucia Labour Party. I thank you.